Hi, everybody. I would like to talk a little bit about visas in the Philippines because there's some stuff that I didn't realize till I went through it myself. Because everybody says you extend your visa after 30 days. Well, there's two ways you can do this in the Philippines. Before you come here, you can apply for a 59-day visa. I don't know if there's a charge associated with that or not. Uh, I'd assume maybe there is. I've never done it. But usually, most of us come into the Philippines. We get a 30-day free visa when you arrive. You don't have to get a visa beforehand. It just automatically you get it. But if you're gonna stay longer than 30 days, you have to file for an extension. And everybody says extension, but actually that's not true. What you actually file for after that first 30 days is a waiver that's good for 29 days. So that makes that 59 days. Then after that, you file the visa extensions. Now you can go into a Bureau of Immigration office if you're near one. I'm not. I'm 4.5 hours away, so I do it online. And I'll show you the process for doing this and what it's like. So where you go is this website. This is eservicesimmigration.gov.ph. And you'll create an account. I'll show that real quick a little bit. You've got to put in your name, date of birth, gender, citizenship, all this. Email, I need a email address and create a password. And once your account is created, log in, and you'll get this pop-up that says, before contacting us for your concern, please read free FAQs and that blah, blah, blah. Little bit of a thing to read here. And they give you some phone numbers if you need them. They do give you a Smart and a Globe number. I never noticed that before, and email address. So hit proceed and you'll log in. I already have an account. Next step you want to do, if you've been here 30 days, the first thing you're going to apply for is a visa waiver. If you try the visa extension, which that's what I tried at first, they'll say, no, you need to do a waiver first. So the waiver is good for 29 days. You click on the waiver, you'll get a pop-up again. This is to remind you that you're applying for a visa waiver extension or a 29 days extension only. This application is for the initial extension only. Everybody says you get a visa extension. No, you get the waiver first. That's something that I'd never heard anybody else say. And what you'll do, you'll put in your latest arrival date. That's the date you got into the Philippines. The admission type was 30 days. If you're from the United States or most Western companies, and the length of extensions. And there's no data for that. Your passport number you'll need. So you'll need your passport, the expiration date, all that. Name, date of birth, country, all that. And after you submit, took me a few days, you have to go pay for it first. So once you submit, it'll tell you to go pay, and you'll pay, and it'll take, once you've paid, it'll take you to transactions in this page here. And you can download your receipt. It'll tell you if it's pending or completed there. So you'll get a form and email like what I have here. Actually, you'll get two forms. The one was a BICC, Bureau of Immigration, and it tells that's certified that I was born USA, 1957, citizen of the United States, and does not appear in this Bureau's hold, departure, blacklist, watch list, or derogatory as of the day, 12/1/2023, when I applied for this. Now, I do it about a week or two before my visa expires, give it time to go through. Uh, Verified by the office, blah, blah, blah. That's a one pager. And you also get the waiver form. And this is it here, what it looks like. It gives the reference number, all that, name, date, the date this expires, which for me was January 14, 2024. And this is the fees that I had to pay. 500 pesos. This is all in Filipino pesos. Certificate fee, visa waiver fee, legal search research fee, and visa application fee was so 1,000 pesos. So total there was 2,030 pesos, which is about $20, $40 US. And then there were some other fees down here on this other page. Express lane fee and certification was each 500 pesos, so that was another 1,000 pesos. So the waiver cost me $60 total. So a couple of weeks before my waiver expired, I had to come back. I wanted to give it lots of time, so I went about 2 weeks. The 4th of January is actually when it was. It was about 10 days before it expired, and I came and went online, did the tourist visa extension this time. And you'll get the pop-up, all the information there. Hit proceed, and your intended months of extension. Now, everybody has been saying that the 6-month extension is on hold. Nobody's getting 6 months anymore. They've been saying that for about a month now, a little over a month. They've been saying that. People are saying, no, I tried. I couldn't get the 6 months. Well, I went online. I went 6 months and got it approved. So I don't know what the issue is with everybody else. Maybe the first time they will give you 6 months if you're doing it online. I don't know. You put your reason, like I put pleasure, leisure, latest arrival date, the last time I arrived in the Philippines, and the date that my visa waiver expired. Then where you're at, and all your passport details, all that. So I never did get everything in the email like the first time. And I emailed them because I waited and waited, but the transaction showed that it went through and everything, but never got my visa extension in my email or nothing like that. Now you do have to get an ACRI card as well, because originally we went to Zamboanga and went into the office, and they said, well, if you do it here in the office, you'll have to come back when the ACR card, or ACRI card, I think it is. Yeah, ACRI card. Because the next time I do it, I'll have to put that card number in. Or you can go online and select to have it mailed to you. Well, when I filled out here online, there was not that option. So I had it sent to the Zamboanga immigration office, called them, and they were really nice, kind enough, and they're sending it to me, shipping it to me, which I'll have to go to Lilloy, about a half an hour away, and pick it up at the shipping office. So they did me a big favor there, because I explained the situation. I said I was told I could get it mailed to me, but there's not the option, and they took care of it. So what they ended up doing, I emailed back and forth to the Manila office a couple of times, and they said, just keep checking your email, blah, blah, blah. And after a while, the 14th came and I emailed them again and said, listen, I've never got that form. I don't know where it is. I've checked my emails. I went through my spam folders, everything. And they finally emailed me back and said, well, we've been having problems getting the emails out because we've had a large influx of visa extension applications. And today is the 24th of January. I've still not have received that. So I don't know if it'll ever come or not. But the ACR IR card did come to the Zamboanga office last Friday. I called them to see if it was there, and they said yes. I was just fixing to call you because it just got here, and that's when they arranged to have it shipped to me. So I have not received that yet. Since I did not receive my everything through the email, they had me come here and go to transactions and just download my receipt, which you go transactions in e-services, and all your transactions are listed there. Now my receipt looks like this, if in case you end up having to do this as well. The receipt is 2 pages, and it says official receipt, visa extension, blah, blah, blah. And it does have the issue date, January 4, 2024, and it's valid until July 14, 2024. Now the cost on this 6 month was a little more expensive. Monthly extension fee was 3,000 pesos. Application was 9,000. Head tax 250. Immigration clearance certificate 700. Certificate fee 500. The ACR card fee was 2,795. Alias certificate of registration, adult 1,000. Residents for temporary visitors, certificate of residence, I guess, was 1,400. So the total there was 10,615 pesos. So basically $200. And the next page of the receipt is some other fees. Has the same information as the other page. And here the express lane fee, 1,500. iCard processing, 500. Certification, 1,000. So 3,000 pesos. That's roughly 20, 40, $60. So about $260 for a 6 month extension. So the process is relatively simple. Of course, I had to pay with my debit card. That was easy. And just make sure you have a bank with a card that'll work. Because I do have one card here that didn't seem to work for me. And that's how you go about extending your visa in the Philippines. Now, like I said, everybody said that the 6 month has been suspended. I got 6 months, and the office told me that there's an option online to get the card mailed to you. There's not, that I've seen. Maybe they need to do their web update. But in case you don't get your email with your visa in it, you can use your receipt, print it out, which I've done, and use that as proof that you have a visa extension if needed. And of course, uh, nobody's ever, that I've seen online, has never mentioned a waiver for your first time. So until I went through the process, I never knew about a waiver. I just thought it was all extensions. It's not. You get here, you do your 30 days, then you get a waiver for 29 days, then you get your extension for 1, 3, or 6 months. So thought hopefully that will help everybody a little bit. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.